So following my journal setup for 2019 last video, we're going to go through goal setting and planning for January. So these are some stickers I got off Amazon. They have one sheet for each month. This is the month of January, so I got the sticker set to kind of decide all my color schemes for me, so I didn't have to make that decision, because sometimes that can take me way too long. So here I'm just doing my opening spread. It's basically just a decorative page, no information really, just kind of a fun thing to do. The theme for this is following the color schemes as best I could of the sticker sheet and some knitwear, snowman, and snowflake. So to color in and draw in my journals, I'm using a combination of felt tip markers and regular different color pens, as well as a couple metallic markers. Here I'm just drawing some snowflakes to go with my little theme. So I'm not really a huge fan of winter myself, so I'm just trying to kind of add things in that I like about winter that I think is fun. I do think the snow is beautiful when you're looking at it from inside of your house. Otherwise, it's just really irritating, makes everything more difficult than it should be. I like a nice warm beverage and a sweater, and snuggling up inside. Again, all things non-equestrian. I still do ride all the winter, but I really am not a huge fan of the cold. Every year when I was younger, I insisted on making a snowman, even if we didn't get a lot of snow that year. Sometimes I had to kind of scrape it up or make it out of the piles that were shoveled off the driveway. So I just put that in there because it's a cute, kind of fond winter memory for me. Since I've gotten older, I've kind of quit the tradition. I think I made one about like 6 years ago. But a lot of these things aren't as much fun on your own. We used to also do Christmas rides every Christmas day with our horses, with our friends, but since I've been alone, I kind of kept the tradition alive for a couple of years, but I don't do it anymore because I pretty much ride by myself unless I haul to my coaches for lessons or I'm at a show. Next, I just have my monthly calendar, somewhere I can put all my important dates for the month. Like for example, on January 26th, my coach's barn is doing a clear rounds day. So go to that and maybe even try to vlog it. And about here I realized I had missed an entire row of my calendar and did not have enough room. Thankfully, there happened to be enough room to squeeze it in at the bottom. So I'm just finishing it off down there. Less one line, oopsie. And then in the left, it's just the label for the month and my goals for this month, which the two main goals that I have on there so far are Start Diamond, basically starter riding under saddle, and Mav Oxer. So Maverick is one of my horses just coming back into work. I want to do the mini medals on him this year. And he's actually already done that because I went to a lesson on Saturday and today's Tuesday. And he jumped to Hogsback, which is like a 3-bar, low, high, low, kind of triple bar Oxer. So check mark. So the habits I chose to track on my habit tracker are taking my meds daily, drinking 2 liters of water daily, film or edit for YouTube, sleep schedule, piano, ride or train one of the horses, read, eat on schedule, and do some projects. Then on the other page I have 2 trackers. So I have a workout tracker And it's a big hollow snowflake, and then I have color-coded different types of workouts. And the minimum time I have to spend doing whichever workout I pick is 20 minutes. And then I get to color in the portion of the snowflake, the color that corresponds to whatever I did. So I think it's a really cute idea. And then below there, I have a little thermometer that's drawn out in pencil, and it's for starting diamond. When I have a bigger goal, I like to break it down into smaller pieces so that it seems a little more manageable. So for her, I just have starting down at the bottom, lunge, tack up, desensitize to flag and bag, target, mark, respond to voice commands, lay over, which means getting on her without sitting all the way up, and then sit up at the halt, first steps, and riding at a walk is the top of the thermometer. So that'll get filled in blue as I accomplish each one. I colored in the bottom pretty much right away because she's already learned how to lunge. Then we moved on. So my next thing is a separate tracker, and I needed a column for basically each horse, and there are 12 of them. And this is hoof care because this is something I kind of want to focus on. It's been a really wet, mild winter here so far, which means thrush can become a huge problem. So here I have a legend, and I've color coded just handle, so that's more for the foals and young stock to learn to pick up their feet nicely. And then pick out, zinc applied, that's for thrush prevention and water protection. Trim, shoe reset, or shoe new. And each one has a different color, and each horse has a box. So as you can see, I filled a few in because I filmed this on the 2nd of January and had already begun. The next tracker I think is super cute. It's a training and riding tracker, and it's drawn like a big scarf. And then each training type, or I guess task, has a different pattern that gets drawn on the scarf. So as I go, it's just going to get filled in. And it goes, the cavaletti is the dash line, flat is the zigzag, jump is the diamonds, ground is a solid line, and hack is the plaid. So as you can see, I started filling it in because I did groundwork with 2 horses, and then rode on the flat with 1 horse the next day. And I'll show you guys at the end of the month, and this should be all filled in a very cool pattern. So the final spread for my first bit of January here is my basically daily planner type format. It's just 1 week. And I did this little scarf theme I saw another bullet journal YouTuber doing. I thought it was super cute. So it's just 6 hanging scarves because the weekend one is split into 2. And the top part of the scarf is for like appointments, and the bottom rest of the scarf is for tasks. So when I have, say, a lesson at a certain time on a certain day, it'll go in the top part. And then if I just have things I want to get done that day, it goes in the bottom part. And I just decorated the tops of the scarves, kind of like the theme of the rest of the journal, and then every day has the date number associated with it. And I just begin filling it in. And this helps me keep track of my time and my priorities and be a little more productive because I do have so many things to do in a day, and I feel like I just am never getting ahead. So here I'm just finishing decorating and adding some color to it, erasing my pencil lines that I used to sketch out where everything was going to go. And then finally we're going to add some stickers off our little themed sticker sheet. And here we're putting deworm on the weekend because I do want to deworm all my horses this weekend. Then we're adding in a couple other little things that I need to do, testing out a new bridle, putting together a jump order, and then a Noble Outfitters order. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little journal setup and goal setting for January, and I'll keep you updated on how it's going. I know not a lot of equestrians are doing kind of the bullet style journals, or at least they're not posting them on their channel, but I find it's really helping me stay productive and stay on task. Sometimes I get out of this barn and go to ride and kind of am not thinking about my goals in mind, and having them laid out in a journal that I can look at all the time, it helps keep me on track and focused on what I want to accomplish. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.